this wonderful post. And I was just going to make a tweet from it. I was just going to be like, you know what? One of these is my favorite. And I'm going to put a picture of it and be like, this is the one dog I'm taking home. But then I was like, you know what? I've not done a dog tier list. And I mean all the dogs. Like, Dusty's right. I'm going to be stretching this. Raikou will not be included, though. Suicune might be included. We'll get there, right? Because to me, Raikou is definitely a cat. And Entei is some kind of weird lion. It could be a dog. It could be. But you know what I always say to people? This is a tweet that I've never posted that I will post one day when I have nothing else. When I have nothing else, I will post that, yes, the legendary beasts are cats. It's true. And everyone freaks out about them being cats. Until you realize that their beta Pokemon were all dogs. So they were dogs at one point. Desdar, no spoilers, okay? Hisui and Growlithe is probably mine. Good to see you out here, Bram. And Yori. All the doggos. Skiploom. We'll see. Okay, so anyway, I was inspired by this, like I was saying. And I want to get started because I'm not sure if I will have a whole lot of time to do all this. Here I was on this. I was making my top 20 Pokemon, and you can see here who was at the top. Let me just look at what you guys can see. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, this was who was at the top, right? Because he had to be there. But we have to change this. So this has to become... I don't know how many tiers I'm going to do, right? I feel like I'm just going to add one more. The ugliest color, which is actually that green is the ugliest color. Let's do it like this. This is how I tier list, friends. F, and then here I will do add a row below, and then I will do that green, so this green. It has to make sense to me, right? Oh, dang it, I changed. I'm stupid. Hold on. C is mid, right? C is the middle, so it's going to be like this neutral gray color. Then this new D tier, which I'm going to make already, it's going to be D, and it's going to be green. Let's see what you guys are saying. I might count Skiploom. I mean, why not? They're cat dogs. Yeah, kind of, yeah. What breed of dog would you like to be a future Pokemon? What about Zigzagoon? Yeah, Alternate Necrozma's just here because it's perfect. You guys are gonna throw all these at me. I'm not even gonna know what to do. But yes, let me cook here for a second. I think actually I like this color system I got going on right now. The only other thing is I need to do this because this is going to be for a post. So I need to add a row above S tier. Oh crap. S tier is going to be this. I always do this. Oh, it didn't even work. So that's going to go above, and this is going to be my watermark tier, because when you put this on Twitter, it just looks so terrible. So that's like just a bland top tier that I'm not using. The watermark tier list goes there. I support Ultra Neck Dogsma to Neck Dogsma. I don't even know how to say it. But no, unfortunately, my dog has got to go here for now because he's not really a dog. I'm going to try to be as somewhat accurate as possible, right? A lot of people probably won't like this list. This is kind of me hating on dogs, to be honest, because I'm not a huge dog lover. This would be more fun if I did just like be like, yeah, Ivysaur's a dog. Like it kind of is, right? It would not be an F tier. It'd be all the way up. He'd be up here. But yeah, I'm gonna try to stick to what they were intending dogs to be, even though these frogs could be dogs. Benja, I kind of don't like the whole line, to be honest, but we'll get there. Look at the OG Sugimari art of Arcanine and See Where It Lands. Yeah, I have those in the back of my head. Like, I can like, I got them in here, stored away. That's like my childhood and my nostalgia. It's everything. So any Sugimori art is like locked in my brain for all my life, I think. Hopefully when I'm just on my deathbed, I'll just be like, man, Sugimori's Nidoking was so good. Oh man. So anyway, let's get going, right? I might add another tier at one point. But I don't think so. I might even take away D if it's not necessary. I kind of do it as I go, right? All I know is S is absolute perfection, right? Maybe I should also do like the one dog I can take home. You know what I mean? Or maybe I'll do it at the end. We'll do S tier first, right? We'll just do perfection. Not M. I'm really bad at typing, guys. I do this stuff on my phone, not here. I'm not going to count the foxes, probably. I really should have put canines. It's true. And maybe I shouldn't even get too technical with these. You know, like just great. And then later on I'll change them probably. Maybe even off not recording because this is a little bit of the painful stuff to watch. Bad. And then trash. Do I want it to be caps? Nah, I'm not that hateful today. Yeah, see, I love that, Yori, so that really helps because I'm really not going to be doing foxes. If I wanted to do a fox tier, I would do a fox tier. I'm not going to do a bear tier. I'm doing the doggos. Okay? The doggos. So I'm not trying to make this a very long tier list at all either. This is literally... Okay, I'll give you a little bit of backstory here. This was my last week. This is my last week in the United States of America. My last full week. Next week, I am headed off to Italy. So... I have been trying to get my Pokemon X playthrough working because I currently have a huge issue with it where OBS will freezes every time I load up RetroArch, the emulator. And I've erased OBS. I've downloaded a new RetroArch. I've done everything. I guess it's RetroArch. And yeah, I cannot get it to work. So I'm still working on that. I still want to finish that. Dang. I just got a notification and I thought it was like a leak or something again, but it wasn't. Thank God. I was like, I'm not about to do this right now. It's like every time I go live. But where was I? So there's that. Then there's new Pokemon Snap, which I'm planning on doing more this week. But I really wanted to make this post. So I was like, why not just do it online? Because I really like these and people like these. So I think it's fun to do together. And it's not too like specific because I really want to do like videos with my top 10s and all that, like old YouTuber style, like just for the fun of it. So with all that being said, the other part of it is since I'm leaving, I'm not going to bring my Switch actually because I'm only going to be gone like a month or so and there's nothing to play right now for me. And I brought it last time. I didn't play it. It just sat in my bag. So I don't want to do that again. It was more to carry. Gaming time is really at the end of this year for me. So the only thing I have to do is this and like Pokemon X, and I really want Pokemon X to work. Anyway, I just wanted to get a whole bunch of this done. It's also so hot in here right now. God is just dog backwards, therefore Arceus must be the bestest boy in all the lands. Bram, I might actually put Arceus on the list, even though he's like a celestial goat. All right. So all of that, yes, I'm including the wolves, Yori. I am including the wolves. I was gonna say canines, but then I knew people would be like, the foxes gotta go up there too. And I'm like, no. Okay, so I need your guys' help for a little bit of this, just looking through these, because I'm using all the Pokemon tier list, which is kind of annoying, right? Because I'm going to have to pull them all the way up every time. And you're not going to see the tier list the whole time. But, oh well. I'm going to do their forms too. So Growlithe's the first boy. And where's Growlithe going to go? Where's Growlithe going to go? See, I might make another tier. Whatever, we're going to start here. Growlithe, I like. He's cute. The classic. They're really hard to describe as dogs for me, though. Gen 1 Pokemon are more monster-like. So, to me, they're like a mix of things. Like, it's supposed to be that lion dog, and especially the Hisuian, but like it also has tiger vibes, the Hisuian. Yeah, Growlithe first. But Growlithe isn't absolutely incredible to me. I'm sorry, Yori. And this one would have been better to me. Would have been so much better. But the covering of its face hurts my soul so much. Like, I just want to see his cute face. And I can't. So he goes to mid because he's still good. I also don't love, like, the beard thing. It's not a beard, but you know what I mean. I love the other parts about it, though. Like, I wish that this Growlithe was this color. So here we go. Where was I? Oh, this is going to be difficult. I'm sorry for this. I thought this was going to be actually, like, work well. Okay, here's Arcanine. So, base Arcanine is going to go in good as well. I'm just thinking about what he looks like other than that. I'm not trying to, like, do some doxing here or anything, so give me, like, 2 seconds. I'm just going to look this up. Arcanine. It's funny because I was talking about it being in the back of my mind, like, all the time, but yeah, he's not exactly in the back of my mind all the time. Because it's not really my beloved kind of Pokemon. Sometimes it looks cool. Other times it looks like this. And I don't love it. Arcanine is better than Growlithe. It's okay, I understand. Yeah, I know, Yori. I know it's your favorite Pokemon, basically. Actually, is it your favorite Pokemon, like, ever? I knew it was at one point, but I know there's a lot. Yeah, Bram, I totally agree. But, like, look at what they could have done. I don't know if you guys can see everything because I don't know where exactly, but yeah, Arcanine's definitely a B tier though. Like, I think it's good. It's hard though because then I get to Hisuian Arcanine here, and I love Hisuian Arcanine, and I'm just like, so I'll just do it like this really quick. I would almost put him in great, in A tier. I know you hate this, Yori. But to me, like, I really, really like the stone part about it. I don't like how they executed it, and here it looks absolutely awful, the main thing. But then you see it in, like, this, its tail is so cool. It's really just the head part that they messed up. I don't know why they couldn't make it more lion, like probably like one of these. Like, everyone was hoping that it would look like this. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, it's really the head pieces that, but I loved, like, the neck parts. It's a good design. It's underrated, to be honest. Yeah, they kind of did. What's up, Kiara? Yes, I do like the pointies. I do. And I like that the tail is, like, kind of stiff. It's like a cloud, but it's still, like, stone. Do you know what I mean? I like that. The Growlithe line used to be my favorite Pokemon. Wow. That's wild, Bram. I didn't know that. Did not know that about you. Okay. So, they're there. We might move them around. This isn't a hidden power tier list. I can do what I want. So, are there any other dogs in Gen 1 that I'm missing? Not the foxes. I'm just looking through them, making sure. I know you guys can't see that bottom corner, but if you think of any other dogs in Gen 1, please tell me. I mean, Rhydon could be or Rhyhorn, sorry, could be a dog. Tauros cannot be a dog. Are the evolutions dogs? Are they dogs? Yeah, see, Yori said Jolteon. I think at most they're foxes. So I wouldn't... Oh, that's so tough. This one is hard. Because nobody knows what these things are. Nobody knows. Jolteon does give dog vibes like in the anime. You guys are saying Jolteon definitely. Let me think. Let me look. Let's look. Here it gives big dog vibes. Let me see what you guys are seeing. Yeah, you're seeing what I'm seeing. Okay, cool. Yeah, here it gives big like dog Pokemon vibes. Kind of here and here too. It's really its face, like, right? But I guess dogs have squished faces. It's like the dogs, the ears and the face. I love this version of it. Let me think. Am I counting that as a fox or a dog? It's really its own thing. This is... I didn't expect to get stomped here. Or stumped here. Not stomped. This one looks like a dog. Like, so much, actually. I mean, just think, like, where would I... If I was doing a fox tier list, would I add this in a fox tier list? Do you know what I'm saying? No, foxes do have big tails, though, too. You guys are talking about this not having a tail. Now, Flareon's clearly a fox. Vaporeon's clearly a freak. Eevee... What about Eevee, though? Because Eevee kind of... No, Eevee's like a fox, too. It's just a terrible fox. Alright, Jolteon. Jolteon's going to be A tier, 100%. Might even be S. I love Jolteon a whole lot. I'm going to end up making another tier somewhere in here. Like, almost definitely. Because I feel like Jolteon's better than this guy. It's just a good boy. I would have this as a pet. It's really the ears that throw me off. Like, what dogs do we know that have gigantic ears that stick up? It's like a bunny rabbit, you know? I'd almost put Jolteon in bunny rabbit. I don't know about the best evolution, Yori. I like Flareon probably more. Crazy, I know. It depends on the artwork, because some Flareon artworks are just terrible. And Jolteon used to be my favorite, so... Actually, Vaporeon was my first favorite. But then I grew up, I got older. Alright, Gen 2. None of these guys. I think Snubble's the only one. Mareep? Mareep's not a dog, right? No, that's a sheep. Skiploom? No, these are cats, if anything. You know that they're cats, Yori. You can't fight it. This guy was a cat. It's a whole cat line. Well, Flareon's got its own fluffy pointiness, though, to it, where I just skipped over it so quick. It's got, like, pointy ears and tail still, but it is a little fluffy, yes. Sometimes I will do that. I'm not consistent in these things. Dang, I would almost do Clodsire. I know that's not Clodsire, by the way, but I'm just saying, like, if Clodsire was here, I might do him as her, keep him as a dog. See, but here, like, Espeon is a cat. It's a cat, 100%. Umbreon, though? Is Umbreon a dog? Is Umbreon a dog? Or is it more of a fox? Yeah, Bram. It's just the Sugimori art of Flareon and its sprites, its Gen 1 sprites, are, like, incredible. I love Flareon for those things. And that only came to me when I was older. It's weird. Okay, Snubble. Guys, I hate Snubble. Look at its face. It's so ugly. It's pink. It's like a dress. It's got just so much going on. And I know that's like the bulldog look, but I don't like bulldog looks. I don't. The most I think I'll go is like French bulldog, because they still look kind of cute, right? But yes, Snubble's one of my least favorite Pokemon in general. Granbull is a little better. The like teeth that are part of its face is wild, but I kind of like it at the same time. It's like this one inspires me. This one is so just terrible, awful. Like those are like fangs that are coming out of its face. Like what if you just had two bones that came out of your chin and they were like meant to look like teeth, but they're not really teeth. They're just bones. Like this one I like though. I really don't like the rest of him that much either, even though he has like the monster vibe to him that I do like. Man, this one's a hard one. This I hate. I love the scene, but I hate. Yeah. He's gonna go in D, bad. Even though he's not technically bad. Maybe bad is too strong here. I might put like on the fence. Cause truly, like, I hate this Pokemon. But these are dogs, so you know I'm not so attached. I know you guys were listing them before, but I'm just gonna look through them really quickly. Sneasel, no. Snubble, Houndour, Smeargle. Oh, I forgot about Smeargle, yeah. And maybe Suicune. Yeah, I think so, Yori. I think I'm gonna do all those. Saul. Have you never heard of Fido the Italian Good Boy? I don't know what you're referring to in that. Yeah, I agree, Yori. So where we at? The Houndooms are close by. There we go. So Houndour is kind of cool. It's a good boy. It's a good dog. It's pretty basic. What do I want to say here? I think I might put him in C. But above Growlithe, though, I don't think I can do that. This is where it gets tricky. It gets tricky. I might. That kind of feels better to me. It kind of makes more sense to me. That's so tough. Okay. I think that's how I'm gonna do it. But I might move things around. So Houndoom is definitely pretty good, but how good is Houndoom? Let's look at Houndoom really quick. Mega Houndoom I should have started with, because I love Mega Houndoom a lot more. Yeah, regular Houndoom. For a Johto Pokemon, I like it. Like this one right here, Johto Pokemon have a special spot in my heart, but it's like altogether, like this one. Yeah, you're probably right, Yori. You are probably right, but because they're not really mid. I just don't know what to call it, to be honest. That's my hang up here is like, what do I do with it? Let's just do Mega Houndoom anyway, because I know where he's going. Very clear choice for Mega Houndoom, which is actually just be good. Yeah. We'll see. I might do one more. But for right now, I'm kind of feeling this. Let's see. Okay, so. Oh, not Gen 3 yet. We need. Yeah, you're right. You're so right. Yori, about those tiers. Bestest boy. I'll change them all at the end. I like that a lot. The pocket art is so good. I'll tell you a secret about Pokemon Pocket and me. The secret is that I think that Pokemon Pocket art is purposely not as good so that the TCG like physical cards still sell, because I think that they don't want to outshine the the TCG. And I think it shows. Like, I really am not impressed with most of the TCG pocket art. There's like a few that are standouts, and I think they did it on purpose. I think it's designed that way. Like, they really don't want it to outshine the normal thing just yet, at least. Who am I looking for? Smeargle, where are you? Smeargle, where are you? There's no one else before Smeargle, right? Like, Fanfi? How about a regional Fanfi in Gen 10, guys? That's what I'm gonna put my money on that. With a split evolution, because Donphan just got like a whole bunch of new stuff. So how about Donphan doesn't get a regional form, but Fanfi gets a regional form and then evolves into a regional evolution Fanfi. That's my prediction. Swinub? No. Okay, Smeargle, let's go. I'm a Beagle boy. Smeargle's going to A. Smeargle's going to A because I freaking love Smeargle. Hold on one second. I got the boys texting me. Probably about this, which is really silly. Oh no, it's about tomorrow, which is good. We're recording an episode tomorrow, of course. You say Johto, but this is one of those weird Gen 2 mons that basically a Kanto mon. Yeah, and you're talking about Houndoom and Houndour, right? But yeah, it's kind of like that. I don't really remember too well, to be honest. And to me, they're just Johto Pokemon no matter what. But you're right. Does Smeargle go ahead of Jolteon, though? I'm really not going to do that kind of tier list where I'm just going to, like... I mean, maybe I will, because I don't know how many dogs we're actually going to get to. I kind of like Smeargle more. He's just a boy. I mean, he kind of is a boy. He looks like a boy, but that's not what I mean. I like Smeargle. I always have ever since I was a kid. And I always thought it was a dog, even though it kind of looks like a lamb, too. But yeah, Smeargle's my favorite so far out of all these that we're doing. And so here we are at the legendary cats, the legendary dogs, the legendary beasts. Suicune is supposed to be a leopard. Leopards don't have snouts like that, people. I'm sorry. Also, have you ever seen Suicune, like, have nails come out of those paws? Nope. Like claws? There's no claws. Yeah, Suicune for me is the most dog of them all. He's like in the middle, and it does have some kind of lion vibes, but again, I don't know if there's any claws that come out of those paws either. And Raikou is just a straight up saber-tooth tiger. Like, there's no denying it. Suicune is a pup to me. It's not going in C tier. I would say B. And this is where we might make a new tier because... No, Suicune's good. Suicune's good. But is it better than these? I would say yes. Do I think that this is bad, though? Like, really bad? No. I think on the fence. Anyway, we'll continue to... That'll continue to evolve as we go. Yeah, so... Yes. Those two are cats for me. For now. Let's see. Hoenn. Hoenn. These guys? Hyenas, guys. Are we counting the hyenas? I need to know. Because Poochie is like... That's a dog. He's supposed to be a dog. Mightyena is like a dog hyena. So I think I'm going to count both of them. Which is really tough because, like... Yeah, he's Pooch. For sure. And I really like him. He's underrated. Have you guys looked at Poochiena, like, recently? Poochiena. It's so weird that they were like, we're going to mix a dog and a hyena. Like, this is so peak. These little guys, like, you don't think about it because the key art doesn't show him in his true glory. Look at this one. He might even be S tier. I can't. It's adorable. It's actually adorable. And still, like, tough. Mightyena is really good, too. they're underrated. Mightyena is underrated. That's why you don't see them enough. Look at them here. Sleek. This isn't right. It's not even right, to be honest, because, like, yeah, I underappreciate them way too much. I think they're supposed to be dogs, but playing on hyenas being mistaken for dogs. Yeah, I don't know. It's a good one. You native, that's hilarious. I don't remember saying that, but Quilava could be. You're right that Quilava could be. But at the same time, he's definitely like a weasel. So he's not going to count for this one. Maybe if I do like a weasel tier list, if I wanted to stretch it, I could make him a dog. I could make Leiron a dog if I really wanted to. But yeah, I'm not going to with that. This is where it gets really, we're getting to like, see, it's pushing the limits, and then we're going to figure out what we really want here. Poochyena might be here. I thought I heard somebody talking. Which one, Dusty? I don't even know what you're talking about. The dark dog. Oh, those terrible dogs? Those aren't even... Just wait till we get there. I don't think I'm going to count Zigzagoon. It's a raccoon dog. I know what you're saying, but I don't think I can count it. Where are they? I'm way too far down. Here we are. Like, Linoon, definitely not. It's like a badger. And this is a raccoon dog, which I don't classify as a dog, right? Right? Like, even raccoon dogs, they're really raccoons. They're just a different kind of raccoon. So I wouldn't personally count them. So this is my tier list, and I'm not gonna count them. Let's see. So then a whole bunch of men, and then some birds, some women, some bugs, a kangaroo mushroom thing, another really fat man, some bugs, Loudred, that should be a dinosaur, cats. Oh, here we are. These are all right. We're getting to the good stuff now. Okay, so Electrike, right? He's a good boy. He's not a great boy. Let's look at, the head is pretty wild, right? Electrike, I think. I like this so much. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I love this one, actually. This I don't like. This is tough. What's up, Mizar? This one's tough. I feel like I need a new tier. Like, okay, so let me just think here for a second. Like, what is truly A tier and what is truly B tier? Like, he's more than good, but he's not the best ever. Like, A is close to perfection, right? And he's not close to perfection. That's why I usually have a tier in between these two, which is like A- or B+, one of those. But I only do it if I have, like, enough Pokemon to put in there. Good. Oof. Let's do this for the heck of it. B+. And for B+, you're gonna go in B+. You're definitely gonna go in B+. You're all gonna stay in good. Yeah. But this is gonna make these guys possibly go up to good. Is what I was thinking. Which is kind of what I had originally started with. Volpini is basically just foxes and raccoon dogs. That's hilarious that they're more related to foxes. He might. Sorry guys, this is like because I want this to be for a post, right? So I could do this like really quick and do whatever, but then it won't end up being this finally, because like I will look at it over again and be like, I'm gonna change things, which is probably gonna happen anyway. But how much will it happen? I don't know. I don't want to drag it on along either. This might change in a second. I'm just trying to figure it out as we go, but also keep this slightly entertaining. All right, so we already went through all of these. Okay, so Manectric. Base Manectric is not so great. I do not love the cone head. But I do like him more than Growlithe and Houndour. These guys just might go back down here. Wild. I don't know. Yeah. Shooing. Anyway, that might be how that goes. Because he's good. But here we are at the time. This is the man of the hour. The man of the hour. Does this count as a dog? Because it like doesn't really look like a dog anymore. It's like a lightning bolt, right? He's wearing a helmet shaped like a mountain in the dumbest way. Yeah, I agree. It's like, it's just so like cone head. But here he becomes a god. This is my favorite Mega Pokemon. This is my favorite basically dog Pokemon. But is he a dog? Like, so he's a dog before, right? It's not like that he can't change. Wow, Yori, I didn't think that you would agree with me. That's crazy. I feel like nobody likes this guy, and I love him so much. It looks like a little guy's in there. You know what I mean? Like a little critter. I don't know. It's just so good. It's like he looks completely different from this. Like this is so different from this, and it works really well all around. This is funny, but I just love it. It's insane how much better it is in every way. So yeah, right. He has a giant lightning bolt, but it's cool at the same time. Like this is way cool. This is fan art. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember. But yes, I mean, this is all the spikes, right? This is all the spikes. I just saw Thunderbolts, by the way, and it was absolutely incredible. So he's perfection. He's a Thunderbolt. Yeah, he's up there. Yeah, Dusty, I don't know about all that jazz. He still has the cone head and this weird tail that like is bent out of shape. Literally. All right, so going back down here because I'm only at Gen 3 and I gotta get cooking. Help me out with Gen 3, guys, because I do not really remember. Also, another side note about my life. My back has been killing me. I heard it like years ago, and then I reawakened it like in October, like lifting a garage door thing, and I couldn't walk for like a week, and then eventually it was still there for a lot of it, but it didn't hurt as bad, and I could function. And then it went away all the way. I came home from Italy, and recently I don't even know what I did. I tweaked it or something. and I can't sit on this chair anymore. I can't for like more than like, I've been doing it for Hidden Power, and every day afterwards I'm just in pain. I'm in so much pain. It's pretty awful. But yeah, I'm also thinking about like what's it gonna be like on a freaking 10-hour flight to Europe. So that's gonna be fun. I'm old. I'm Mazar. I'm like kind of afraid that it's something more serious, and it is like connected to my sciatica. It's like goes all the way up into the front, like the pain goes all the way through, like my whole joint, like your leg socket. It's like that whole like joint thing hurts. It's pretty sucky. I just been pushing through. Right. So where am I? We got some more boys in here. Camera up definitely doesn't count. Make sure I didn't miss any after Manectric, because Gen 3, me and Gen 3, I'm not the most like. My next dog is Riolu? No, it cannot be. I'm looking. What about these boys? What about Absol? What do we call Absol? I mean, to me, Absol's a monster. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Mizar. That's what I'm really afraid of, to be honest. Like that I damaged a disc or like herniated a disc or something. Yori, lions? I do not see lions. Not in. I mean, like I see what you're saying with the mane. It does have like cat claws. They are a sphinx. You're right. Sphinx makes sense. And a sphinx is like more Omega Ruby might be the perfect game for your plane ride. I don't have Omega Ruby. I have Alpha Sapphire, bro. I picked the big lizard. See, they say Absol's like a wolf, but like the claws though, it is a sphinx. It's 100% a sphinx. But like, where do you categorize that, Yori? Because I don't know if I'd say lion. Maybe a cat. Like base Absol looks more like a wolf creature. This is 100% Sphinx. That's like a tongue twister. I guess I'm gonna pass him because I only see Absol base form as like a dog kind of, but it's still like a human head, which I've always been like love hate. It's weird. I think Yori wins on this one, guys. No cat would warn people of natural disasters. They would just watch it all burn. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Mazar, no, I haven't done it yet because I'm in denial, and it's just happened to me, so I haven't done any X-rays. It gives off too much cat vibes than dog to me. Yeah, but it's just like all Absol's a man confirmed 100%. Have you ever seen Absol's face? Like, it's one of the most kind of disturbing things. It's like a human face on this Pokemon's body. Here it looks like a dog, though. This is a good Pokemon at the same time because it mixes up stuff. Look at this. This is fan art, though. But this is a dog. This is a shaggy dog. I couldn't say that this one is a dog. Maybe. This is a very hard one because I did not think that. I never thought about what Absol actually is. Putting it in a big cat category is very tough. Just so you know, I'm thinking. That's why it's quiet. I was thinking about putting music to these kind of streams so that you guys can have just a little chill, something to listen to. I love Shiny Absol. This is so good. But here, it doesn't look like a dog. Here, it looks like a cat, like a big cat kind of thing. Because it's a sphinx. It is. Yori's 100% right that it's a sphinx. But a Sphinx is just like a chimera, which is why this is so hard to decide. It's really just a choice. It's like, do I see this as a dog or not? And I don't want to see it as a dog. Yes, having a man face is very, very much on brand for a Sphinx. Mazar, I'm not gonna do it. He's gonna stay up here. Or she, really. I kind of see it as a she more, in my opinion, but could be both. Yeah, nothing. You might be right that Riolu's next. Beavers. So these guys, they're like little lions too, right? Because he could almost be a dog too. Obviously, Luxray cannot. But yeah, I'm basing just on each Pokemon, not like their whole evolutionary line. Skunk? No. Skunk's a rodent, right? Skunk's a rodent. Or like it's its own family. Obviously, if I'm not going to do foxes, I'm not going to do skunks. And here we are at Riolu. In the K9 category. I love that. Yes, they are 100%. Jackals they're more dog-like. Riolu, man, I gotta scroll through all these to put them up here now. Riolu's gonna go in B. I really like Riolu. Or B+, I guess. Man, I'm kind of regretting that B+ a little bit. Riolu, actually, for a long time, I was like, Riolu's my favorite from the line. But it's not true. Let's just go with Mega Lucario already, right? Mega Lucario's possibly an S tier. There's something about Lucario. I don't know if it's because it's popular or I've seen it just too much that I don't vibe with Lucario that much. I gotta get going. Oh my gosh, I'm taking way too long. All right. But Mega Lucario is really good. This Lucario, it has pants and is a little too animal for me, so he's gonna go in good. He's not bad at all, but he's actually better than all of these probably as well. Why is Manectric in good? What am I doing? What am I doing? I almost want to put Arcanine down there too, because these two are different to me, but Arcanine cannot be a mid-tier. Oops. We're gonna go through these, but you're getting the general gist of what we're doing, right? Munchlax has the ears and paws, a bit of a stretch. Yeah, he's a bear, I would say, like a baby bear. A baby bear. I would almost say Lucario has fox vibes, Mega Lucario, because that big bushy tail. But it's supposed to be like a jackal, I'm pretty sure. So it's Anubis, right? That is tough because I almost didn't even count it as a dog. I almost really want to put him up here too. Because I don't like Lucario that much, but Mega Lucario is fire. Yeah. He's going to stay up there. Perfection. Okay, so who's next? Lucario's pretty soon in the decks, even though I'm already like halfway through it. Finian, Luminian, Mantike, my beloved. I don't think there's any more in this generation. This is a fox, and this is a fox cat thing. Ooh, Shaymin Sky. That is a good question. Let me just get there really quick. Do we count any of these other ones too? Like, no, he's a frog. We'll do the frog tier list one day. Shaymin Sky. No, I wouldn't count Shaymin Sky as a dog. I count it as like a deer at most. I do see the like dogness that you're talking about. Shaymin Sky, especially the face, right? This is another weird face Pokemon. The face is like canine, right? but it's also just like anime face. You know what I mean? What's up, Trudeau Wudo? It has anime face. Like, I love Shiny. Shiny's so good. But he just has it's not a dog face. It's just the nose more than anything. But deer have those kind of nose too. Yeah, he has paws because Shaymin has like little hedgehog paws. I can't in good conscience count this as a dog. Arceus though, no. Celestial goat. Celestial llama. I see it more as a deer. Like, it is weird because those are its like ears instead of antlers. But I don't think it's supposed to be a dog. Shaymin Sky. Also, like dogs have long legs sometimes. Man, y'all are making me rethink this. Because I was just thinking about, I see it as a deer, but then I'm like, what is deer about it? Like, it doesn't really look like a deer, to be honest. It's a freak of nature for sure. It's a freak of nature. I like this though. This is good artwork. Not official though. I'm looking at all the artwork just to be like, what is it? What is it really? Bro, is he a dog with like just human hair and flying ears? Have I been just lying to myself this whole time? Why are there so many that are stumping me right now? Heatran's a super cursed puppy. I thought about it for a second, but no, that guy's a frog. And I love him. I cannot decide. Somebody help me. I can't do a poll because I'm not actually in YouTube chat. I'm on OBS chat. I gotta fix that one day. And that day is not today. See, because like here he looks like a freaking dog. People in the chat, let me know. Is Shaymin Sky a dog? I need to know right now. Like really quick. Just write dog or something else. I don't know. Is it a dog or a deer? It's not a deer. This is awful. This is terrifying. I'll check my phone in the meantime really quick. Oh, it's almost 7 o'clock. Dang. I can't take so long on it, unfortunately. So I'm going to have to move on. Maybe we'll come back because here we are in the dog land. These dogs. Still let me know what you think about Shaymin Sky and I'll go back to it. Lillipup is F tier. This is the face of an old man, flattened, pressed down on top of a dog body. And I despise it. I absolutely despise it. I thought I wasn't going to be mean, but I am because I really don't like Lillipup at all. And then I actually just thought about this recently because they came out with like new TCG cards of these. And I just looked at them and I'm like, okay, little old man beard dog face. Then like old man dog with a mustache. Now this one, granted, looks just like the dog that it's based on. I just don't like that kind of dog. I can't fault him for just being a plain old dog. But that's also what makes him trash. What also makes him trash is that he's just a dog. Like literally carbon copy. Like there's nothing monster Pokemon about him at all. Like how far have we come from Gen 1, to be honest. And then Stoutland has everything that I hate about dog Pokemon. We're getting real now, guys. I don't think I'm going to count Watchog. I'm sorry, Kiara. I just don't like those kind of dogs. I don't like them. Anything that has like a beard in real life too, like the mustache dogs and stuff. I'm not about it. I'm not about these kind of dogs ever. These two specifically. This is not a dog. This is a human. Yeah. I can't I could go on, but I don't have the time. Yori wants me to count Watchog, but Watchog is definitely like a groundhog meerkat. So Watchog ain't counting. That's not happening. Look at this is a groundhog and this is a meerkat, 100%. Monkeys, birds, zebras, so random zebras. When we do the horse tier list, Scolopede's gonna be a horse, 100%. Crocs, monkeys, well, more monkeys. Need a bug, some weird lizards that are actually weird gangsters, ghosts. Bag of trash, that's a cat. Some foxes, some these. You know what? These are underrated because they're like what they're based on is underrated. Like a chinchilla. Like who would have ever been like, we're gonna make a chinchilla Pokemon? Like they need to make more exotic Pokemon like that, but not as bland as them. Am I missing any dogs here? I'm tempted to go for these guys, but they are definitely foxes, so I'm just gonna leave them. Any more dogs? Bugs and jellyfish. Galvantula, my dog. Bears. These are weasels. I'm scanning. The Swords of Justice, what are they? Horses? Yeah, see, Yori, I knew. How Lillipup's line wasn't in Galar originally is wild. They're super British doggos. Yeah, I know all about that junk, but I just don't like them. But that it kind of makes sense though at the same time, Bram, because America, Britain, the whole thing. This is a lion, right? This is a lion. Yeah, it might be Furfru. I'm looking. So these are foxes. I wouldn't count them. Frogs, rabbits, bugs, lions, goats, bears, Furfru. No, Mazar, you're right. Like Terrakion looks like a bear, but it's more. I mean, not a bear. A dog. It's got kind of a bull look to it. I think that's what I'm confusing, but it has like a running bull look. Furfru is a good boy. Furfru's going in great. I like this dog. I'm not gonna do all like tier list all of its forms, obviously, because they're not here. But this is my favorite form of it, especially the shiny. So, yes. Yeah, Yori, that makes sense that they're bovine. It looks like a really hefty cow. Tracheon, I mean. Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna put them like this for now, and then at the end I'm gonna come back and reshuffle a little bit. No, turtle stew, I'm not doing any foxes. I didn't do Ninetales or anything. And to me, like, these are like the equivalent of Lucario dog. You know what I mean? Like this is a were fox. It's a fox that's standing up. These guys are tempting because they are like little pups, but not like little pup, but like little pups. But no, I don't think that they shall count here today. I was already in Gen 6, right? Yes. Oh, so we got these cats, we got these swords, we got these birds, and then we got these dogs. Right? People say that these are dogs. Ooh, lightning. It's actually storming at my house right now. I'm going to count them as dogs. Yeah, they're supposed to be. This guy I absolutely didn't like when X and Y first came out, but I love him now. He's going in great. You guys hear the thunder? Maybe. That was pretty loud because it shook my like headphone. He's adorable. So much better when he like sits down. Let's just look. Oh, what did we decide for this? I don't even know. Oh, no, that's the wrong thing. Swirlix. When he sits like this, it's the best. When he's got like his mouth, this right here is so good. he's a good boy. I never thought I always liked oh my gosh, what's the name? Spritzy. I always liked Spritzy better. But yeah. Now I really like this one a lot. Even though I don't love the nose. But it still works. Deer was what most people decided for Shaymin. Yeah, there's just a part of me that is like, yeah, I guess I kind of like him more. Yes. Okay. Back down to his evolution, which is Slurpuff. My family asked me do you know the name of every Pokemon? Like, yes. Yes, I do. Every now and then I have my moments, but Slurpuff is not bad enough to be trash, but it's bad. It's kind of ugly. It's everything I kind of hate. Its face is still that cute boy, but the rest of its body is just it has girl hair. Not that there's anything wrong with girl hair, but girl hair on this. You know what I mean? Okay, sitting Swirlix is actually a cutie. I thought you were talking about... Oh, yeah, you did. Is there sitting cutie for it? There is. They just did the, Gen 6 sitting cuties recently. Anyway, Slurpuff. Blech. You know what's funny about this tier list is actually this is me just collecting them, and then at the end I'm going to actually tier list them, basically. It's like a rough draft right now. Okay, so... Give me a sec. Cool. No, this is a bunch of reptiles. So many. Carbank's like a bunny. It's a bunny rabbit for me. Yori says Zygarde is next, but I'm just skimming still just to see, because to me this is a cat, right? But we're not doing cats. I'm just saying. Yep, but you're right. So this doggo's been growing on me a lot as well, because I've been forced to look at it a lot. He's in B+. He might be an A. Might be an A. And you know what? This might be B. And this might be B-. Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, I this guy's been growing on me so much. Oh my gosh, maybe more. These are tough. Something like that. Gonna be honest, Hisuian Growlithe next to Slurpuff hurts a little bit. I'm sorry. They have the same hair. Who has the same hair? I missed this part. But Sylveon is there. If you added Jolteon, you should add all the EVs. Nah, see, we went through that already. It's Turtle Stew. Sorry about that. I'm really trying to get specific with the dogs, you know? Canines more than anything. And to me, Sylveon could pass. It could. I don't even know what to think. But yeah, just like Mazar said, Espeon's a cat. So when we look at all the other evolutions, I've just judged them all individually. Where is Sylveon anyway? Let me just look at that creature. What do I count Sylveon as? This is another Absol thing because it literally has a human face as well. Anybody else think Sylveon counts as a dog? Oh, I spelled it wrong. If anything, it's like a fox, right? If anything, it's a fox. The main reason also Turtle Stew is to not count it foxes is because they could be their own whole tier list. I'm not doing the canine, you know what I mean? The canine scientific category tier list. I'm just doing these are dogs and wolves, you know? Because dogs basically came from wolves. I'm not doing foxes and other things. This doesn't look like a dog, right? This doesn't look like a dog. This part does, but it's not really. It's a confusing creature. That's what I have to say. This looks like a bunny rabbit. It's a bunny rabbit on like a really tall bunny rabbit. Can it be a hare? Can it just be a hare? Because that makes sense. It's a hare. This one's the most cat-like? Wow. All right. I wouldn't really count it, so we're just going to keep going on to Gen 7. Are there dogs in Gen 7? I feel like there aren't. Wait, are there any more in Gen 6? Is Volcanion a dog? I think it's supposed to be a lion. Oddly enough. Like, they started with, like, this is a lion, but the mane is, like, these two tubes that are water pumps. No. There are dogs in Gen 7. Duh. These dogs. My dogs. Okay, so Rockruff is adorable. And he's a true pup. He's probably here. Given his company. He's good. He's just a little bland at the same time, right? So then let's go to the other Lycanrocs, which I all like. I wish I could just like group pull them up here. I'm sorry that this is the way that it has to be right now. This is going in great. Midday. Where are you? I'm in Gen 4. Let's give my brain a moment to try to get where it needs to go. Dusk Lycanroc is better than Midday. It's like the better version of Midday. And it almost makes me want to like put Midday in B. I might do that. I gotta look at Midday for a bit. Like on the Googles. This guy. This was Hisuian Zoroark before Hisuian Zoroark was a thing. This is perfection tier. So, now you know that I like this werewolf dog so much. Better than Mega Lucario. Very close with this one, but you know, it's a little different. Let me look at Lycanroc. Lycanroc Midday. I think it's Midday. Yeah. I spelled it wrong. I'm not great at that kind of stuff, guys. I still like him. It's still a good wolf, right? See, people would be like, can you count this as a dog because it's a wolf? But this is a wolf. So he's definitely getting counted. It's good, though. It's really good. And the shiny is beautiful. This is what's going to make it count right here. He's still a good boy. I actually agree with the rabbit. Now people have said that. Yeah, Espeon Umbreon now. Yeah, you guys are still talking about the dang evolutions that are just like a confusion to everyone out there. I'm going to put him up here. He's better than Furfur for sure. I'm going to go through this because that's just an insane list, whatever I'm creating right there. This tier list is ending up being that it's proving that I don't actually hate dogs. That's really was my goal. Not really, but it's becoming that was my goal. Okay, so crabs, birds, little flies, fish, horses, spiders, bugs pretending or plants pretending to be bugs, lizards, bears, monkeys, bugs, koala bear, hedgehog again. There are no more dogs in Gen 7. There are no more dogs in Gen 7. There's another cat, but no. All right, Gen 8. Here we are. Oh, dang, and it's already 7 o'clock. Bunny rabbits and monkeys and lizards. Who would ever have thought? It's kind of crazy how they never... Well, they did leak, didn't they? Yamper. Yeah, Yamper's the first one, isn't it? Yamper, guys. I'm not a big fan of Yamper. D tier. Let me look at it, because I feel like D's a little harsh. Like, I like this, but I just don't like this. I don't like its face. And that's because I don't like dogs that are like that. Like, it's a corgi. My sister has a corgi. And its face is a snout. It's very long. It looks like a fox or a bear. It don't look like this. It's not a pug. You know? This one's adorable. Yeah, I'm going to put him in C. I can't... Like, the anime makes it... Yeah, like a Boston Terrier face, exactly. Which is awful to me. Like, I hate when they do that. Why do they gotta ruin all my dogs? Basically, what I don't like is, like, basic house dogs, and I really like the wilder dogs. So I'm gonna put him in C, though, just because he's not the worst ever. You guys are gonna be surprised with this one. I actually like Boltund a little bit. But it still is like a goofy cartoon. And the tail could have been like, why is it so just like limp? That's literally how I feel about it. But I'd still put it like up here. Let's look at him a bit. There was... Boltund to me is a missed opportunity. That's the hardest thing about it. Like, here it looks really good in the anime. This weird fan art is good. This is good. This is cool. Right? The tail should always be like this. Should always be like this. Instead, the tail just like goes oddly limp. Like here, look. It's not. This face is awful. But I get what they're doing. They're making him like lovable. This is good though. Like this is good. I wish he was a proper greyhound. See, like, this is cool. And this is his Dreamworld official art. But it's just like they missed the mark on other parts of it. Like the tail and the legs and everything. Like, I don't know. It's a confusing Pokemon to like. The key art is so awful. Like here, where you see its paws. They look like cartoons, basically. This, like, cartoon paws. Like, I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know what they were thinking. Like, you know what? This is like a ribbon. It doesn't feel like a tail. I feel like they had Manectric and they were like, we don't know what to do with this other electric dog. And they should have probably scrapped it, to be honest. But I still like it. Where did I put it? Because I kind of want to put it in B tier. I still kind of like him. He's underrated in a lot of ways. I think it's fun for a Pokemon to have some basic Pokemon like Yamper just being a dog. It's more fun for the world building. Yeah, I agree. I do agree, but I do think that they should have more of a just like a character to them. And Yamper does. It's the only thing that I don't like about Yamper is its face. It does have like the corgi butt and like this little lightning tail is really cool. Salve, Octokraken. Sto bene. E tu come stai? Anyway, it's good to have some Italians on here. Yeah, I was telling them earlier, Octokraken, that parto per l'Italia mercoledì prossima. So, yeah. I won't talk too much Italian to bore the other people in here. Oops, wrong one. But yeah. So, let's see. Where was I? Okay, in Galar. In Galar. It sounded like a different language. These are foxes. Slurpuff getting a bigger dog evolution would be amazing. Yeah, I agree. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. These were supposed to be trains, but it ended up being something else. These have the same Gigantamax. I hate that. Dogs. Obstagoon? What is Obstagoon? It's a badger. It's a badger man. That's a cat man. I should go through like the whole Pokedex and like literally just simplify what they are like that. Like just name each one. Like Badger Man, Cat Man, Dead Coral. You know what I mean? Like just go. say what they are. It's kind of fun to me. I don't know if people would like them. The wolves. The wolves, you're right. There's probably no other dogs because of the wolves here. My beloved wolves. Okay, so, man, what a journey this is going to be. Me going from the bottom to the top here. So, this Zamazenta, this Zacian is my least favorite. Probably C tier. This Zacian leaves a lot to be desired. She looks better with the shiny. I like the shiny, but even then, it still doesn't do it for me. Because Zacian is my lesser favorite of the two. I don't really vibe with Zacian that much, but the shiny is great. So Zacian base, or the crown form, goes into A. About here, I'd say. I love the wings. I love it's like a Valkyrie. I hate the water fin tail thing. I love like the like whatever these I want to say frills, but they're not frills. I love the sword. I don't like the colors. I don't like the colors, you know what I mean? Hazel, unrelated, but do you support Inter tomorrow? No. Wait. Is that Champions League? Then yes, for sure I do. When it comes to Italian teams in Champions League, I support them as long as my team is not going against them. I'm Forza Milan, so, you know, Tifo di Milan. I'm not, yeah, I only support Inter in these cases. So yes, I'm supporting them against Barcelona. But literally what separates Zacian and Thievel? A lot. One's a fox and one's a wolf. Wolves are not really their own thing. They're literally like dogs. Oh, I smell dinner. That's crazy that I smell dinner from here. I must be really hungry. I'm like a dog. So yeah, Zacian, I don't want to give her such a bad rep. Like I really do like the crown form. The shiny is actually peak. But an A tier is good. A tier is good. What am I even saying? Wow, lightning. Zamazenta, the base Zamazenta, I don't like as much as normal Zamazenta, but I still friggin' love it. Yeah. I don't like all of these things on its body. Like, it's weirdly stiff and not fur-like. Let's get a closer look here. Zamazenta. I spelled that so wrong. This. What is like? I get that like these are like it lost its fur in battle, like, and it's never coming back. But then the things like this, which is on the crown Zamazenta too, it's tough for me to like reconcile with those things. Like, are they fins? You know what I mean? Like, what's on its feet? And what's on its back? It feels like fins. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, Leo. Listen, Leo. I'm not gonna be angry if Inter lose. You know what I mean? I don't love Inter like that. I don't have any love for them. I just have love for Italian soccer players. So, and my best friend is a Barcelona fan. So I have a rivalry with him actually, where it's like I love hate that he's a Barcelona fan because he's always like Barca's the best, Barca's all this stuff, and it gets on my nerves. I'm like, yo, chill. I don't talk about your team like this or my team like this in front of you, which my team is sucking so bad right now. But yeah, I won't. These Pokemon people are gonna leave if we start talking about football, calcio. But yeah, I just want Inter to win because I need Italian soccer to do good in the Champions League, not because I have any feelings for Inter at all. Yeah, I like tigers and lions, still being cats and wolves. Yeah. Would I leave Dwebble and Wimpod out of a bug tier list? You know, Wimpod maybe, but Dwebble no. Because I actually see Dwebble as a bug and not really a crab in any way. But Crustle gives me pause. That's a whole different video though. Anyway, back to Zamazenta. I still like this form. It's got a lot of weird stuff going on. I actually might put it behind Dusk Lycanroc. And I think I'll move that stuff around anyway. We're almost at the end here, guys. And then I'm going to try to like shift them around a bit. And that part might be more painful to watch, but I want this to be like good for Twitter as well. This Zamazenta is the answer to the question that I have been asked. And that is, Zamazenta is the one dog that I could take home. If there was any dogs, obviously in this image, we'll get to that, but if there's any dog that I could take home out of all of the dog Pokemon, this is clearly a wolf, like it's a wild dog. That's how I see wolves, okay? Wolves are like wild dogs. And then other dogs that we have as pets are domesticated dogs. Like, that's the only difference. They're bigger, wilder dogs. And this is my dog. Even more than this dog. They are very close. But Zamazenta crown formed is majestic beyond belief. It has wings as well that form the shield. I love it. I love the cape. The freaking cape that covers the nasty things on its back. You know, and covers all the way down its tail. It's just like, it is a knight. I see it as a knight. I love the ponytail. Like, this version has it too, and I love that it's on the side. Man, I could go on and on about Zamazenta because Zamazenta is my dog. That's like the top one for me. I don't love the shiny that much. But it didn't need help with the shiny like Zacian did. Zamazenta is the boy. Look at this. This is majestic. It basically just like is a wolf covered by this glorious cape and then has wings and a ponytail. Like, this is soul coded. I don't know if you guys know, but it's true. I knew that you liked Zacian better, Yori. Are the things on the feet some of the defensive hooks or weapons and shields to disarm enemy weapons like swords? You catch the blade and you twist. I'm not sure, Bram. You might know better than me on this, but even if they are meant to be that, they just feel out of place no matter what. Okay, cool. So we have done the Duggos. That leaves us with the DLC Pokemon, which I don't think any of them are canine-ish. And Hisui, there's no one. Yes, Kiara, yes. I like Zacian though, Yori, don't get me wrong. It's just, yeah. Gen 9 doggos are next. But we've reached the end. You're right, worst doggos 100%. Ironically, the generation starts with cats. I hope that they don't do this again, where it's just like really basic animals. And don't get me wrong, Quaquaval, this is off topic, but Quaquaval is not a basic animal. And that actually gives it points in my book. But like, I hope Gen 10 isn't just like, it's a cat and a croc and a duck starter. And just like Gen 8 was, it's a monkey and a lizard and a rabbit starter. Like, we need something exotic. Am I the only one that feels that way? Like, I need a bat. I need a bat starter. And a bear starter. And a, I don't know, octopus. You know what I mean? Like, let's get wild. With all that being said, let's continue. Yes, we start with Fido. Fido looks like a little old man. If any of you have watched Hidden Power, you will know how I feel about these Pokemon because we recently did a tier list. But at the same time, Fido. Did I put it in F tier in that tier list? I don't remember. I don't think I hate it as much as these. It's still like is bearable. Like I can bear with Fido. I think it's still not great. This one is the only good one. And she's going to probably just good, but to top of good. I feel like she could fit up here with these elite dogs. But when you look at it, it doesn't, in every other media, it doesn't look that good. Dachspund. Dachspund. Wow, I spelled that right because I freaking was learning German. See, here I like it. Here I like it a lot. In game, it looks good. Who did this? But this I don't like. I don't like the bread rollback. Well, that's like really it, huh? I gotta type in Pokemon. Yeah. It's just kind of basic. But I like it in game. I just wish the Princess Leia ears were not a thing. They could have gave it normal dog ears. Because for me, it has the snout, which is something I need for dogs, and that's why this is even high at any point. But yeah, I like Fido's name. I hate its design. Yes, I could eat some bread for sure. Baked bread as a pet would smell fantastic. Yeah, but it would be awful. Yeah, an octopus or a crab would be cool. Turtle stew. It would be really cool. It'd be different, right? We haven't had a crab starter. Best Gen 9 dog. Yes, its back is still gross, 100%. But the water has to be semi-aquatic, although they can move on land. Octopus. Yeah, you're right. But they're like the octopus Pokemon are like that. Like most octopus Pokemon are just like land octopi. Dachshund is the best. Yes, I agree. Man, we are at the bottom of this. So here we are with the olives and the salt. And we get to this painful creature. This looks like it purposely, I'm sure, it looks like a literal minion grunt that is grimacing on purpose in pain. But again, he has this same hair thing that Boltund has. Mastiff. Look at his face. So fat and so in pain. Not so bad in the anime. A little bit better. And like, I like him better than Mabostiff, to be honest. But these are atrocious. I hate like the hair. It reminds me of like one of those wrestlers that like has the blonde hair, like really dyed blonde hair and like shaved. It just is so bad. I don't need to go on forever on this though. It's bad. I mean, I gotta told you guys right away that these are all something bad is happening here. Something really bad is happening here. And this one's the worst offender. This is an old mob boss man. I like when it like shows its serrated teeth, but it's bad. It's worse than probably all of these. Really, Lillipup is worse. Stoutland is gonna go to the top of F, and he's gonna go up here too, and that's that. Like it's so bad. For a second, I was like, they're all dogs in F tier. Why? I'm doing a dog tier list. I don't think there's any other ones. I'm just thinking, just looking. I'm pretty sure there's no other ones. I'm like, because these are the most recent in my mind. Like Grievard's next. Ooh, a crab starter for a grass starter would be, yeah, grass and rock covered in moss. That sounds incredible. Lumi would cry. Yor, you did not say you kind of like the Mastiff line. Please, no. You talking about Dachshund's back? This thing's back, like its hair is an extension all the way to its tail. Ugh, its hair is its tail. that kills me inside. Anyway, in this one, well, since we're on Grievard, like, I wish they just showed its eyes, but also the hair is like a literal woman's hairdo. I don't. It's so bad. It's so bad. Where's the other one? And as I said in the last tier list, that on Hidden Power, where is it at? This reminds me of the freaking Crypt Keeper, and that's my childhood nightmares. This had so much potential. It had so much potential. It kills me to know that a skeleton dog exists in Pokemon, and it's this. So disappointing. And then I know that there's one more dog because he's dear to my heart, but I'm just gonna skim through to make sure that there's not anything else that we could consider a dog. Maybe a dolphin, maybe this thing, because it can be considered a million things. Clodsire, he could maybe be a pup. Any of the... No, none of these guys. No paradoxes. That's a cat. These are dragons. Oh, the boy. This, when I first saw it, I hated it because it was too cartoon-like. Then I saw it in game, and my goodness gracious, he went to S tier. I love Okidogi. It's the weirdest thing. It doesn't make any sense. It is like a freaking Looney Tune, but it looks good. In game especially. This is what really, when I saw this, I was like, yeah, that's the dog. He looks like a bear, first of all. And it's a Shiba. We used to fight bears. I get it, Yori, that it's a man. Oh, Bram, you're so right. I have to go back and do that. I might go back and do that. I hate this. This I do hate. This is awful. This is also pretty bad. Listen, he's a little chunky. He's a little fluffy, but he looks so good in game, and I just like him. It's just one of those that you have no explanation. These are what sold me right here. I love the tail. Yeah, that scene in the game is what sold me this one. I don't know if you guys can see it well, but when I saw him like in the dark of night looking like this, I was like, this is Lucario vibes, just like really thick and big fighter Lucario. Like, people are sleeping on it. Look at him. He's like a bear. I love him. I don't know what to say. I don't know if I like him more than Midnight Lycanroc though. That's where I'm at a crossroad here, because I wasn't thinking that. I was thinking he was gonna be here, because to answer the question here, that's who's getting it. It's him. He's 100% the one dog I can take home from this group. So that's why I was thinking about it. But honestly, Zamazenta and Mega Manectric definitely are the very top. And so is Okidogi, but they're ahead of him. I think I'm gonna leave it like that for them. Let me look at Midnight Lycanroc. I'm almost done here, guys, actually. Midnight Lycanroc. How this isn't like a dark type hurts me. This is so cool. Oh, why is it gonna be so small? I really love it. My one problem with it is really that they made Hisuian Zoroark, and it's like a carbon copy. It's like another version of it, but a wolf. Like, the wolf is the only difference. He's really good though. This is what I have trouble with deciding. Yeah, Hulk Dog is so right. It's so right that it's a Hulk Dog. I think I might do this though, in the grand scheme of things. And I might actually bump Lucario down, because I don't see him up here with this upper echelon. Right now, I want to pick Okidogi above this because he's new, you know? I'm on this Okidogi high, but he's just old. If he was new right now, I'd probably be like, yes. I think that's it. I think that's all of them. And that doesn't mean that the video's done, but... Or the stream, I suppose. Oh, wait. It's not. Because Bram brought up a very good point. Can our Chaladon be a dog when it goes to the bridge form? Can Entei be a dog in any way here? No. If you were questioning if these were dogs before, they are not anymore. But Knucklestack. What would you call Knucklestack? Because to me, it's actually a salt dog. It's a block dog. It's a Minecraft dog, right? Is everyone against this? I need to know, because to me, he's going up here. For me, he is a dog. He's the one exception. I guess I should show you why I think that. Knucklestack. Can I count this as a dog? I don't know. What's up, Mikasa? Can I count this as a dog? He only has one little claw. Yeah, Turtle Stew, you do have a point there. If this isn't, so is Gigalith. And like, you know, like what do you categorize Gigalith as, you know? It's just blocks. I don't think I can count him as a dog, guys. Yori. I don't think I can. I don't think it works. But I do see him as a dog. I just want to let that be known. Like, see, I really want to see him in game. Because if you see him in game, he looks like he's just running around like a doggo. Hold on one second. Someone's setting the house on fire, I'm hearing. Be right back. There's literal fire happening. We're good. But you might be able to hear the fire alarm in the background. Because, you know, just a little bit of fire going on. Is it really loud? Can anyone hear this fire alarm? Because it's not going to go away till the smoke's gone. Cooking fires, you know, it happens. Quill, that's freaking hilarious. Quill, can this be a dog? Can this Knucklestack be a dog? I need to know. Also, please tell me if you guys can hear the fire alarm and it's annoying. Oh, it just stopped. Wonderful. I'm back. Quill, you are not a bad omen. You're just a little Absol. These dog tastes were too spicy. I set the whole country aflame. The entire country. I need to know what I'm going to do with Knacklestack really quick. Because right now, I'm virgin on making it a dog. Quill says yes. She might be the deciding factor here. Hold on one more second here. Crisis averted. That's the important part, right? I do see Gigalith more as a bug. I could see that. But I don't see him as a bug. He's just a good boy. And he's an exception for this list today. Yeah. Okay, so now that we're here. The fire grew. Oh, man. No, it's gone. The fire's out. Luckily. It's pretty chaotic for a second there. Which, rightfully so, because who knows? Could have burned down the house. Well, Quill, because most of the other ones that I've put in here really weren't dogs. I mean, were dogs. Like, I didn't put other guys in here on purpose. The other two very questionable ones are Absol and Shaymin Sky. Do we think that Shaymin Sky... Like, when I look at these deer... Let's see, we're gonna... Which one's more of a deer? This one, kind of. Where's Shaymin Sky? I passed Shaymin Sky already, because I'm in Gen 5. Kind of a deer. Right? I see deer. I don't see a dog. And I'm not going to make him a dog. I'm not. And Absol, we agreed, was a Sphinx. But it could fit in here. Absol really could fit. Quill says it's clearly a dog. That's a tough one. I'll die on this hill. Yeah, because when you look at Mega Houndoom, it has the same claws as Absol. And truly, I'm not going to put Mega Absol here, because Mega Absol is the real Sphinx with the wings and everything. A lynx. Absolutely. Not dog. Not dog. Kiara says not dog. Well, it's weird that it's like smaller here. I never thought of it being smaller. And it's mega. I don't think it is. Like we already looked at these, but here it looks like a dog, right? But the face is not really truly true to the actual Pokemon. I don't know why I'm rehashing this, because really I had decided not to make it a dog. It's really because of freaking Knacklestack that's confusing me. Because if Knacklestack can count, then this could count. I guess I'm just like, it's more of a cat. It's a monster. It's really ambiguous. If Absol make it, so does Raikou. Ah, that's funny. That makes sense. All right, so now that we're here, I'm just going to stick with this. I got to look over this. My F tier is basically perfection. It's basically the perfect trash of Pokemon dogs. And even in this order, I would say. Maybe Snubble's even here. Maybe this guy is worse than Snubble. At least Snubble has that Gen 2 magic, which is nostalgia, technically. But yeah, these guys are not the worst offenders. They're just there. So yeah, I think this is probably good. Herdier doesn't deserve much, to be honest. Quill is not wrong. Not wrong about retractable claws. That is a cat thing. Then we have these, and I stand by all of them except for this Growlithe, who I'm just indifferent towards. So I feel like mid is better for it, especially because it can look cute sometimes as well. But these ones, yeah, they're failures. Mid tier though. These feel good for mid tier. These, well, let's make sure that they're in the right order in mid tier. Also here, I didn't make them in order. Yeah, that's good. I would swap Mega Manectric and Hisuian Growlithe, but other than that, I don't disagree too much. That's good. I mean, I'm still working through it right now. Like this, it's really crazy actually because I didn't think this through. And the truth is that I was actually just collecting them all this entire time to then put them on this tier list and actually go through them. I didn't realize. Cheetah doesn't have retractable claws. Are you serious? I didn't know that. Anyway, so in C tier, I think that he's got to go further back. Maybe. I don't know. I think that's probably good. Yeah. So then B tier, like these are the good ones, but they're B minus. Cause like, yeah, no, yeah, probably better. No, actually, you're probably better. You're probably worse. Because Lucario, actually, I'm not that big of a fan of. Like base Lucario. Google. Did you seriously just Google that right now, Yori? Like that Cheetah doesn't? Or did you just know you Googled it some other time in your life? That makes a lot of sense. They just always have them out because they freaking run fast and have to have grip. So now the good boys. What did you say earlier? Because like the great boys, maybe. Oh, that's not it. The mid boys. Yeah, I don't like calling them boys though that much because dogs can be wonderful little ladies too. Just Googled it now. That's hilarious. The trash boys. Bestest boys. That's what it was. You're right. See, I don't have this. Oh yeah, and I do boys like that with the eye because that makes me feel better because I used to do that. What's up, Gladiator? Gibble. Yeah, let's do exactly what Yori was saying because I like that. So we're gonna do best this. Yeah. Sorry, I was just thinking about how to do this. Best boys. Goodest boys. Good boys. Mid boys. On the fence. Literally trash boys. Oh, but I need to fix these just to keep the consistency, yeah? That's how my brain works. Should I literally do D tier like bad boys? The baddest boys. I don't even know. Baddie. Bad. Oops. boys. That's good. RCS Abominations at the bottom. Yeah, seriously, Bram. You know what though? Add a row below. Are they boys? This just happened because I can do this and it's fun. Are there any other ones that are in question here? To me, not really. These 3 or so are like the only ones. Was there any ones I was stuck on other than these? Where'd you go? There it went. Yeah, Shaymin, clearly, but I'm just thinking like any other ones that I had, like the EVs were Foxes, Sylveon. I'm sorry, Kiara. For me, it is. What about Sylveon? Because I was a little stuck on Sylveon. I'm just skimming. Don't look at my eyes too close because they're just probably going cross-eyed. It's pretty good, Bram. I mean, are they? I don't know. Terrakion? Should Terrakion go there? Yes, Yori, you nailed it. It's like a smushed pie in its face. Exactly. Is Gumi a boy? Because Gumi kind of looks like a little boy. I'm not going to lie. It was a good boy. Poplio? A water dog? I'm just saying. Well, I think the smoke's in here now. It's getting kind of hazy. This is not what I'm supposed to be doing. But I found something fun that I wanted to do really quick. But I really think that's it. I don't think that there's any other boys anywhere. Ditto. Yes, you're so right, Yori. Ditto has to be in there. Terrapagos? It's a turtle. I guess Sylveon, though. Should I put Sylveon? I'm confused about it, personally. I could just do, like, RCS Abomination and put Sylveon, and then the whole internet will hate me. Where's Ditto? I know you're here, you blob. There you are. That's fun. That's good enough. Yeah, Sylveon, I'm going to leave out. Yeah, I could put Zora there, Yori, but then it just gets crazy if I start getting really crazy. You know what I mean? Like, obviously the Ditto's a joke. It can become a dog. But these ones I'm actually confused about. Like, are they? Could they be? They could, possibly. Okay, so where was I? I was at the good boys. Popio is kind of a dog, for sure. I think seals are like literally dogs of the sea. But that's a whole nother topic. Oh dang, it's getting late. I got like 20 minutes max left, so this tier list probably won't go up until tomorrow or the next day anyway. Depending on if there's news. Poplio could be a dog, but you know, we're just gonna leave it as seal because it is a different thing. All right, so let me think here for a second. Let me think. The good boys. I did go through them. They are good. Do I want this tier to be above them? Or do I not want it to exist? Could all of these go into the goodest boys and that's it? And just be a B tier? I mean, these two could go up even. And that might just make it better. Or those could go down. So this is where I'm at. This is why it's difficult. Octopus starter, grass, or fire? I would have gone with water, actually. But if I wanted to think outside the box, maybe fire would be fun for octopus starter. Though grass might make more sense because it can like camouflage. But fire kraken would be good. Let me just look. Let me start at the top actually, because that's important. Let's go to this. This is how I do tier lists, guys. It's crazy, but it's true. I will sit here and like just stare at these things for hours and be like, do I like this more or do I like this more? Sometimes these fan arts are just incredible, and that it's not good to judge it off of. I really like Mega Lucario. Is it S tier? Yeah, I think so. These are A. He's A. He's kind of A. From here we reach the kind of A area. I do like... At least you're honest about it, Yori. It is kind of like that. Like, on my own, it's not stressful, but it is a little bit stressful knowing that there's people watching me. Because I feel like I'm not, like, entertaining you, and I want to, but then I can't focus enough to be like, oh, yeah. So, at the same time, I'm probably going to tweak these a little bit, but the general idea is here, right? So, yeah. I do think I'm going to just think about it a little more here with you guys, just because I want to. I think Smeargle's better than you. I think that's better. Let's look at Zygarde 10%. Like, this is fan art, but I like it. This is not fan art, and I like it a lot. Load. Stupid amino app thing. It's not even that it amps it up. Like, I don't care. I don't like that it's like we're sitting here in quiet while I'm trying to think. You know what I mean? That's what I don't like about it. I'm like, I want them to be like engaged, and I don't want people to be like, oh, this is boring. You know? Even though this is me. Yeah, what can I do? What can I say? I don't know. You know, like all those online personalities, like I don't think I can ever be them. I just have to be me, and that's it. I really like this dog. Do I like it more than Zacian, though? That's tough. I like the colors, but shiny Zacian is better. He feels wrong here. Just because, I mean, not being a dog. But I was influenced. It's been loads of fun chatting about it all. No need to worry there. Yeah, wait, Bram, you like the chill though, you know, so hopefully whatever, you know. I'll just attract the chill people, and that's good for me, to be honest. Thanks, Quill. That's very nice. But yeah, I am that, but I'm pressure. I feel pressure all the time at the same time. So can you give us a hint of what the big tell is you said that discredits Gen 10 mood stuff? Ooh. I mean, it's exclusive to here, right? So I cannot, because it's so, this is the hint. It's so huge. It's like so huge that it shatters everything. So yeah, we're just going to wait. And on that day, you remember this day. I'm sorry I can't say more. I feel bad a lot of the times when I can't say more. And there's like this one guy in my comments that is like just harassing me constantly. And their opinion is fair and fine, you know, and a lot of people go after them for on my account or whatever, like not on my account, on my like they go after him for me, and I'm like, you don't need to do that. I appreciate it, but I also sympathize with this person. Um, you know, like I could get annoyed at someone like keeping stuff from me for like stupid reasons. But the reason here is just not stupid. It's actually incredible. The reason is actually incredible, and I can't wait for that day. And that's your hint, really. I wish I could say more, but if you do look, my other hint, I guess, is like if you look through my stuff, like eventually you can figure out stuff on your own. But I really don't want anyone to figure things out in this specific instance, and that's all that I will. Yeah, it is on my behalf without my endorsement, but they're my friends, you know. Like, I mean, Yori's gone after him a whole few times, but I don't know. I feel bad for the guy. Then I read his comments and I'm like, I want to like actually just write a like 3 paragraphs of like why he's wrong, but I'm like, it's not worth it a lot of times. So, anyway, let me read up here what you said. You're like me. We're both mellowing people. Yeah, I feel like that, Yori, for sure, about putting people to sleep. Not as bad as you. I don't know. I've talked to you a few times. You're not bad. And that's great, Quill. I'm glad that we have a balance. We do have a balance, but it is like a clashing balance. It's tough sometimes, to be honest. But we all like each other, so that's the important part. I bitey. Personal piranha. Mighty Anna isn't a dog. Pokemon. Hyenas are more close to it. Yeah, but I think that they really made, like, this does not look like a hyena. Like, they made it to look more like a dog. And then, like, it's kind of in the English name a lot. I wonder what the Japanese name actually gets, like, what it boils down to. I need to finish this, though. So, let's see. Bro, do I really like Nagelstack more than Zacian? I wasn't going to do, like, this whole, like, 1-by-1 thing, because this is when it gets really nitty gritty. It's like, which one, I just need to decide which one's in which tier more than anything, because yeah, I can't get lost in this, because I will get lost in it. Yeah, I don't have the energy half the time either, Yori. Sometimes I do. It's just not for so long. Like, I can't believe I've been going this long, to be honest. But when I'm playing games, I feel like even less. I'm like, I just want to play the game. Like, I can't entertain at the same time. I give those streamers credit for that stuff. That's hilarious, Bram. It's true. I do go live very late. You're up so late. I mean, so maybe not so, but pretty late. It's close to 2 a.m., right? Or you're English British time, so you have an hour more than my normal European vibes. I'm gonna be streaming in Europe, so I'll be at a whole different time. Hopefully, I'll be streaming. I don't know. We're gonna try. So let me just do the goodest boys here. I like, the problem with Electrike is, like, this art doesn't inspire me, but then I'll see it and I'll be like, oh, the other art is very inspiring, actually. And the same with Rockruff. Like, this art is inspiring, but its other artworks are not. It's a weird situation I find myself in. Maybe like that. It's literally doing what I said I shouldn't do. I need to look at Mega Houndoom. Houndoom. My gosh. Mega Houndoom. I don't know why that's so funny to me. Okay, 12:50 here. Yes, I was thinking 2 a.m. because in Italy it's 1 hour ahead of you guys. So it would be 1:50, which is what I was thinking. Learning how to do the multitasking to be a content creator. Yeah, for sure. Yori, I did hear that you were streaming or like trying to do some things like this, and that's interesting. I'm down to like watch and see what's going on. Listen in. Honestly, some European time zone streams would be awesome. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. It'll be like, I mean, the hidden power ones won't change because the boys over here will be here. This looks really cool. I mean, other than the shiny, I don't. Well, actually, the shiny kind of looks good. It's more like a they made it better in Go. It's like a blue flame and then red in here. It's not exactly red, but you know what I mean. Do I like this guy more than Suicune? Yes. Yeah, he does justice for the whole line. I had to look and see because it should have been a Cerberus. Yori, we were talking about the Cerberus thing today. Like, this Mega should have been the Cerberus. 100%. It made me so upset that it became like just a more Hellhound. Like, it's a Hellhound that becomes more Hellhound. Very Megas, right? But still. Just vibe and sleep. Okay, it's been years since you did it. That's great. The ideas. I'd love to watch some videos for sure because you do have great ideas all the time. Like literally some of your tweets I'm like, dang. Just taking my job. But no. It's like a we go farther together kind of thing. I like working together with people more than other things. That's why I worked together with Light at the beginning. I mean, worked together. I tried to help him out a bit. And that just went real south real quick. But yeah. I like him better than this Arcanine too. And maybe even more than Rockruff. Maybe not Riolu. The question is, why won't he go wouldn't go in between them? Are these all just B tier? That's really the question that I need to figure out. Like, are these all just a big B tier? Like, are they higher for any reason? Tough question. Oh, thanks for saying that, Yori. That's sweet. I've been trying. Yeah, there's lots of ideas. I've been doing it since 2021. I mean, you remember, you were there. I've like made a post like every single day. Like not just a post. Like freaking 5 or 6 posts a day. Oh crap. I completely missed 7 o'clock. Dang it. Talking about that. Whatever. I was just gonna retweet my other post. Let me just look and see what's going on Twitter, to be honest, as well. It's been pretty dead recently. Oh, it's doing all right. So I didn't even need to retweet it. Twitter is apparently, I mean, the whole Elon stuff sucks too. Like what he did to Twitter sucks. Like just not everything sucks because like I'm getting a little bit of money now from it, but certain things. Let's get back to this. Kanto Arcanine is higher because it's the best. Yeah, Bram. I actually like that used to be my personal account. Soul Silver Art used to be my personal account. It wasn't called that. It was just my name. I had to change everything when I first started. I actually like made a real decision to be like, I'm going to be Soul Silver Art, an artist. I was going to draw beta Pokemon. I started on Instagram, and then I changed my personal Twitter to that name. But it took a while for it to like get anywhere. And then, yeah, since 2021, I've been making like 5 tweets a day, every single day, except for like a few weeks where I was banned from Twitter. And even then, I made them on my alt account because I'm addicted to it in a lot of ways. But so it's fun and it's not, and it's good and it's not. And that's what I was just talking about, bouncing ideas back and forth, Yori. It gets to a point where I'm like, I'm just posting like a robot and not even looking anymore because I just got to like take a mental break at the same time. So I'm sorry if we don't bounce ideas as much as we used to or whatever. It is still fun that when we do it. Anyway, I think I'm pretty satisfied with this. I was trying to end at 8 anyway. I might change around a few things off air here because this might become a whole thing, maybe. Because these feel lesser, though, to me. It's true. So maybe I won't. And then I might just move some around. I might move a few of these down. Actually, no. Like, these are just good here. I guess Smeargle's he's kind of in question. For A tier. Like, A is so powerful to me. Yeah, I agree. Quill, it is important to take breaks. I've been getting a little bit burnt out, but that's also because my normal job as well. But like I was saying at the beginning of the stream, that's what I was saying. I don't think I ever said it, was that this week was meant to be my last week working, and now it is not. I put in my 2 weeks and they were like, well, you don't really have to do this last week. I'm like, all right. So that's why I'll be streaming more. I will be streaming more this week because of that. And hopefully we get ZA news. I'm praying that we get ZA news because I need it to be this week and not next week when I leave. I swear next week, Wednesday, I'm going to be on a plane all day. And that cannot be the day that it happens. That cannot be the day. I mean, if we believe Moot's stuff, then it's going to be a trash trailer anyway. But thanks for being here that long, JC. I'm actually going to get off really soon, too. I will stream again. I'm going to stream at least Snap one more time. But thank you for being here. You're the real one that's always here. So thanks so much. Wait, what's a big move, Quill? But yeah, from Boba Garden. Yeah, I remember seeing. That's where I first saw Yori, was on those forums, being like, "Who is this guy? Who's this guy that says all these things? Really smart guy." Then I get to know her, and I'm like, "Oh, she's not a guy." It's like literally everybody in your story, I'm sure. It's just hilarious. It's the internet, right? The job thing. Yeah, the job thing is huge. Because it's been my job forever now. I can't miss my 8 o'clock tweet though, guys. Which I already have it planned. Hopefully it goes over well. I'm sure that one guy will leave a comment. But yeah, it is a huge move because I've been working at that place for a very long time. And once I come back from Italy, I'm going to be basically unemployed. I mean, I'm employed by the podcast basically at this point. So I'm going to have way more time to do things on the podcast, which is amazing. And I'll make more money on the podcast. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with a real job yet. It's so weird that everyone defaults to being like, yeah, I guess it is just in this community or in this space kind of thing where it's just like everyone defaults to it like it has to be a man talking to me. I don't know. It's weird, but it's funny and weird. Yeah, I think I can't really decide more on this tier list other than what I've got right now. I'll look at it a little more and I'll change a little more, but the art space is the opposite? You really think so? I don't know. I'm kind of in the art space too. Like, I guess Instagram though. And I was like DeviantArt stuff, but then I just stopped doing that too. And just Pokemon art. It's just different. I don't know. Anyway, it's been fun chatting. I don't want to bore everyone. I don't know I love chatting with you guys. We can chat in the Discord, to be honest. Pokemon is 100% male until proven otherwise. Yeah, that's interesting. I didn't think DeviantArt was primary female, but I'm a male, so I probably fall into the stupid category of thinking that everyone else was a male there too. It's like, because in a guy's mind, it's like there's no way that a girl is like into this right now. You know what I mean? It's especially being my age, like people my age, my generation, things like this were always like, that's just for boys, or like girls grow up and grow out of it. You know what I mean? Like things like that. So anyway, thanks for saying that, Quill. I know I'm not so boring. It's always an encouraging thing for me to hear, because I have always thought of myself as kind of boring or not fun, and it sucks. But so whenever anyone says that, I'm always like, yeah, thank you. Super, super awesome. I shall believe it. Yorkshire weirdo. That's hilarious. All right, guys, I gotta go because I gotta eat. My food's probably charcoal now. It's hilarious. At least the house didn't burn down. Chill club. Chill club. I love it. I better not exit out of this. I was going to exit out of this, but I'm not going to do that. It's been fun, to be honest. I hope you guys liked this whole tier list thing. Oh, I didn't realize my face was like right here. Oh, I moved the wrong thing. Oh no. My face is in the way. Oh well. It's been too long now, or too late now anyway. Enjoy your charcoal. All right, guys. It's been fun. I'll chat with y'all later. This will be posted on Twitter. You guys helped me make it. Kind of. Actually, yeah. I think yes. Anyway, it's been fun. Peace out. You get a Hidden Power episode tomorrow and the stream later this week. So, and then another stream from me later this week. So it's going to be fun. I'll see you guys then and online in like 10 seconds. Talk to you later. Have a good night as well. Ciao, Chiara.